In the global football transfer report, Ghana transferred 515 players in the year 2022 alone. 515 players. All the 515 players came for $17 million.
All of them.
All of them. 515 human beings. Professional footballers, $17 million.
How much does Enzo Fernandez cost again? Now the thing with, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers are very informed. They would know Enzo Fernandez costs whatever he costs. But the club in South America.
Yes.
The club in South America. River Plate.
Got 30 million.
Got 31 million, depending on the currency.
Yes.
They got $31 million or euros.
A sell-on fee.
A sell-on fee. So
more than the 515 players we transferred out. And the reason is the players we're shipping out are not quality.
Yeah.
And when they go maximum 2 months, they sack them, they come back here.
Yeah.
But to be fair, a lot of those players are not players who weren't necessarily transferred directly from Ghana. No. Some in the year under review would have been like Salis, moved from one club to the other. Others, would have changed clubs in and around Europe. But it takes nothing away from the point you're making. It's just like when you export your cocoa without real value to it. So when you're exporting your young talents from Ghana and you've not really polished them, and people just see them as talents, but they don't see the potential because they are not too sure whether they can even polish those talents. So they take them for cheap. But when you actually add real value to it, then we are talking about the potential that they've got. So when Enzo Fernandez was moving from River Plate to Benfica, everybody just knew this guy has got the potential to be some of the best players in the world, to be one of the best players. They sold him to Benfica. After 6 months, he's £105 million.
But you see, we are even going for a generation fourth in Senegal.
Yeah.
Are selling players to League One. Ismail Assar for $10 million.
Absolutely.
Straight from the Senegalese league.
Because they've added value to the player. When you watch the player, you're not looking at just the talent. And that is the problem. We've got talented players, but they've got no real values to them because they've not been groomed. If you don't groom the talent, you don't see the prospects. You only see the raw talent. But you need to add a bit more flesh to it to be able to then sell it for that price.
So last year, this is close to home because last year I was there for Senegal's opening of the new stadium.
You were? You were?
Yeah.
I also went there again for their under-15 FIFA Forward project launch. Mm-hmm. Now, let me tell you, as Kojo Sheldon would say, mind-busting analytics. Now, Senegal, and the FIFA Forward, if you have the GFA people, they'll tell you that the goal project and the FIFA Forward are two different things.
Two different things.
The FIFA Forward is like a scholarship.
Yeah.
The goal project, they give to you.
They give in.
So the goal project, every year, FIFA will come and say, get 2 cities, use it for whatever. The FIFA Forward, you actually write a proposal that I want to buy this phone for the FA.
You apply for it.
You apply for it, and so there's a criteria, whatever. You want this phone. Why do you need this phone? How will this phone help you? Tell us how we should
justify
it. So Senegal wrote for last year that they have since 2015 started their education and sports project.
Yes.
So they are marrying education and sports. And they told FIFA 2 years ago that for next year, which was last year, we want our FIFA project money not to go to building our whatever pram version they have, stadium.
Yeah.
We want to put it
invest
under,
that in the sports and education.
put it under as a cushion for the league which they have already started. So like this under 15. So FIFA sent me to go and cover that one. For the 2 days I was there, my mouth was open.
Till you came back.
You turned villager for the
bro.
Do you know something that would bust your mind even further?
What?
The under 15 tournament.
Yeah.
Senegal.
I was coming to that. So the money that they requested from FIFA Forward, they wrote the scholarship and they gave them the money for their leagues.
Yeah.
So they've divided their leagues like we do the Ghana Premier League and everything. They pay transport and everything because they know that they won't have money. But they know that when they develop and you see, this is not rocket science.
Yeah.
It's not something you have to go and take from.
It's a tried and tested
it's not
method.
like you have to go and write scholarship, proposal to Casapreco Hunters and they have to give you money.
Yeah.
No. You justify to FIFA. They give you the money. you use it to sponsor your under 15s. Then they grow into the under 15 because now CAF are doing under 15 schools championships.
Yes.
And I was lucky enough to be in Mozambique for the launch of that one as well. So CAF, the template is there. Yeah. Now, when CAF did the under 15 championship, every country, Ghana was ironic, and you see, this is what they pay me past anything.
Yeah, go on. Hit it there.
Ghana was one of the countries they chose.
Yes, hit it there.
Why? Because we had started the under 15s before many of the African countries.
Yeah.
So we were one of the first countries on the sheet. I say I was there when they were writing the countries, and they said Ghana, they have already started.
Yeah.
So they wrote our name. So they said we should do one here. We played the tournament.
Yes.
We got our winner.
Yeah.
For us to take our under 15s from Fentuo, the school was from Fentuo.
Yeah.
To Cote d'Ivoire.
What they pay me pass, number 2, is that the same Fentuo. Remember the accident that they had that they died?
Yeah.
At least, if for nothing,
It was a perfect opportunity.
It was the perfect opportunity to make the
breathe fresh life.
Breathe fresh life into the community where these kids had died only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This one is not on the FA, you know, because of politics.
Yeah.
The FA got the winners for the under 15s. They were ready to take these under 15s to go and represent Ghana, possibly win. Some of them will go to the CHAN or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because of some crazy politics between the FA, the sports ministry, and what happened, I'm told the FA were ready. They needed money, something. Bottom line is, we didn't send these kids, and they didn't go.
So they'll buy them for nothing, and
that is how Chelsea. The player you've bought in what's his name?
Modric.
You have bought some 16, some under 20.
Santos
From Brazil.
How much did you buy him for again?
It was like more than 10 million.
Yeah.
10 million. And he's waiting to be 18 years before he comes to
Yeah,
Europe.
Real Madrid bought a player for 38 million or something.
And
He's
they are
16 years old.
he's 16
He's waiting to be 18.
Now, if we had sent these under 15s to the Wafu tournament, chances are that there were scouts there, and that is what has happened to Afenajan. They just come because these days nobody wants a player over 18.
Yes.
They take your players from 15, 16, finished.
That's it.
If we had taken them there, we would have gotten a few of them taken to Europe, gone to develop them. Last 3 years, would have one of them.
You're reaping it.
They are reaping it.
Yeah.
So look, the thing is not an Algeria that we are celebrating today. There's a club in Algeria called Mouloudia. Mouloudia, I've been thinking about it for many months. About what club I can compare them to.
Yeah.
Mouloudia are like Brekum Arsenal. No, Brekum Arsenal is a historic club.
Yeah.
So they're like Wow Stars.
If you like Legon Cities now.
Like Legon Cities, Mouloudia, just like that.
Or Accra Lions.
Accra, thank you. No, Accra Lions are well managed. So Accra Lions is part owned by.
They are DB, the champions.
By Lothar Matthäus.
Yeah.
So that one, you know that there's money.
Yeah.
They're like
That's
a
from the
Wild
Champions
Stars.
team.
You know, and Mouloudia have sold players in the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, to the tune of about 17 million euros. Mouloudia. And they've not sold them as an add-on, no. They've sold them direct from Algeria.
Unbelievable.
They've sold them direct from Algeria to Europe.
So there's something a colleague of mine used to say, that there are people who are doing the football. We are playing it.
That's right.
So, it's not like journalists are coming to sit here and
They say we talk too much. So when we talk too much. So we should do what? So we know we should do what? That's the point. So we should go and play, or we should go and force the football people to manage the football. Sitso said this last week. We'll do this, then all these things that we're talking about and complaining, then we'll go to the election, and the people will go. See, listen, the people will go to the Congress and they will vote and approve the amendments to the statute.
Yeah, but also
and they will give the FA the chance to contest for a third term, and then they will still go to Congress, elective Congress in October, or is it November this year, and they're going to wait for Keto Kroku to be GFA president for a second term. Then you go for a third term, and they'll be sitting there and clapping.
At the third term, they would also then extend it, because everybody would have forgotten that they extended it to 3. It would go to 4. I've always said
Like,
that.
I don't get it.